What started as a Facebook group has grown into a powerful movement. The ZTTK Sunshine Foundation is now a nonprofit leading the fight to raise awareness and fund research for this rare genetic disease. Joining me now is one of the people at the heart of it all, Shannon Boyle, the chair and president of the ZTTK Sunshine Foundation. Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you so much for having us today.
All right, so tell me, what is ZTTK?
ZTTK syndrome is an ultra-rare, meaning that very few people in the world have it, genetic condition. So it's within the DNA, it's within your genes, you're born with this. Most children, and we have some adults with this syndrome, have developmental delays, cognitive delays. They have trouble with growth, feeding, seizures is common also, and we're starting to see immune deficiency as well in some of these children. But it definitely affects, because it's in your DNA, it's in your genes, it affects every cell in every body and all body systems. So it does present a little bit different in some children, but overall the overarching is developmental delay, cognitive delay, seizures, like that.
So I understand that ZTTK was classified as a disease in 2016, and according to medical documents, there are about 50 or 60 documented cases, but you found that there's so many more through your Facebook group and this community that you've built. Can you tell me a little bit more about the community?
Sure, we have a Facebook group today that was started in around 2016 with the initial core group of families that were in the initial study that identified and named this syndrome. So that started, like I said, with a small support system of families that, as the years went on and additional people received their diagnosis, just kind of grew and blossomed. If you're ever, in the medical world or going to see a doctor, nobody's ever heard of this. If you're diagnosed with this, they're not going to have any advice for you. They're going to tell you there's 50 to 60 people that are known to have this. We know that's not true. We know in our community there's at least 250 individuals that are participating that are affected by this, and that's only the ones who are diagnosed. So there's probably hundreds, if not thousands, of more people who have this disease, this syndrome, that haven't received the diagnosis yet.
And you shared with me that your daughter, 17 years old, Audra, has ZTTK. Are you able to share more about that journey?
Sure. We actually adopted Audra from China when she was 5 years old. So we really didn't have a lot of medical history, but it was very evident from the beginning that something was different about her. She was 5 years old at the time. She presented like the size of an 18-month-old, which we quickly learned is pretty typical for these kids. Very soon after bringing her back to the US, she was in the hospital. She was in the hospital for weeks and months, lots of medical conditions, a medical mystery, as they would say. Nobody could ever figure out what it was. That was 2013, all the way up till 2017 was when her whole exome sequencing finally identified that she had the SON variant and she has ZTTK syndrome. And immediately I found Tara and this amazing community that at the time was probably maybe 90 people in the Facebook group, maybe 30 to 50 families at that time.
And what does ringing this bell today mean for ZTTK awareness, research, and the work that your foundation is doing to eradicate this disease?
I think it's extremely important for small foundations and communities like ours to spread the word of who we are and what we need. There's nobody else besides us that's going to be advocating for ourselves. It really comes down to us. So to be able to be here in this incredible institution and shed light on our sunshines throughout the world, not just the US, it's throughout the world. This is an incredible experience and opportunity.
All right, thank you so much, Shannon Boyle, chair and president of the ZTTK Sunshine Foundation. We are going